For half a century, Powell have been reinventing workspaces, creating the most fit-for-purpose, inspiring and empowering settings for all manner of clients, from startups to globally recognised conglomerates. Today we're speaking to you from our latest project, our own headquarters in Cardiff. We're just about halfway through phase 1 of the project. The space is a challenging one to work in because of the deep footprint and adjacent overhanging buildings that restrict light to the existing open plan areas. The building, built in the 1960s, is a typical construction for that time. Columns regularly spaced, deep beams supporting a bison beam concrete plank. This can limit headroom, layout and routing of services. To overcome these challenges, we removed the solid partition walls and ceilings to expose the slab and introduce openness and height. We introduced glazing so that light could reach all areas, and we have been strategic with our proposed placements of desks and soft seating to utilise the natural light. We've also ensured that the building services are installed tight to the slab, maximising headroom.
When working on designs like these, it can be easy to forget that first and foremost this is a business, and therefore is dependent on a combination of factors that contribute to efficiency, productivity and employee satisfaction. Our space needs to be inspiring, creative and suited to modern working practices, and that's why we've ensured that our M&E is on point. Good quality, clean air and easy to access power and data wherever you are in the building is critical to modern working practices. New Powell office will be a mix of traditional and agile working neighbourhoods, merging to satisfy the way all of our staff work and would like to work, as demonstrated by our staff engagement process conducted before any of the work began. Collaborative spaces and hot desking areas combined with static and height adjustable desking, as well as plenty of meeting spaces for both informal and formal meets, will make the space future-proofed for agile and dynamic working.
You may not be able to see it yet, but we've chosen a timeless colour palette of natural and earthy tones to complement the plants and preserved foliage that will be incorporated throughout the space. Biophilia has become more and more of a predominant feature within commercial design over the last few years due to its many positive qualities. Mentally, it reduces stress, improves productivity and boosts employee morale and well-being, whilst physically it's known to improve air quality and contribute to noise reduction, making it both aesthetically pleasing and a functional addition to this open plan space. Keeping the office open plan has allowed us to create a more flexible workspace that accommodates a diverse range of working styles. Each task area will have a large desk with sufficient storage, and task chairs have been specified with a large amount of consideration given to the ergonomics to promote comfort and employee well-being. Similarly, sit-stand desks have been introduced to promote movement and productivity. We've kept a light finishes which will bounce light around what has sometimes been somewhat naturally dark room, and this will allow us to maintain a bright and airy environment, with some natural wood finishes to introduce warmth to the colour palette. The breakout and hot desking areas are dedicated to shorter tasks, so we've opted for furniture that follows more of the resi-mercial feel, such as lounge chairs, banquette seating and one-to-one pods.
We have removed the ceilings to reveal the structural bare bones and inner workings such as ducts and cable trays, ultimately looking to embrace the hidden detail. This will give the space an industrial feel that we so often see in Office Trends publication over the last few years. We believe that this look has now stood to the test of time. Exposed slab, as well as being aesthetically pleasing, will help insulate the space, as the concrete absorbs and radiates heat, and removes the need to generate ceiling, tiles and plasterboards, thereby reducing the project's carbon footprint. Linear bars will illuminate the roots and focus areas, which will make up the bulk of the lighting. There is no lack of texture in the furnishings and floorings chosen in these designs, which will work well with the concrete slab and painted beams. Soft furniture with a subdued palette and earthy greens, soft browns and various foliage will tie in well with the darker colours, such as the navy blue walls.